This is Hoodies. Okay, I ain't got a lot of time at all. Sheesh, less than half hour. Check it. Welcome back to another dope session of Hoodies the podcast. I'm the host of Garbage Sheedy, coming at you live from the Skill Suite. Well, maybe not so live, but we're coming at you. I'm coming at you. Pause and all that good stuff. Listen, man, ain't got a lot of time. Next client is at 16:30. I just want to share something. I just want to share a jewel that I dropped on a youngin' that was just in my chair, and I feel his pain. Listen, man. Listen. Since my demographic seems to be the ages between 24 and 35, maybe a little younger than that, let me drop something on y'all real quick. A jewel, if you may. I ain't trying to be your daddy. You know, see me in this podcast as maybe like your uncle. Call me Uncle Wisdom for this podcast. I'm Uncle Wisdom. Check it. Right? Check it. When you're going through a breakup with the young lady that you was really heavily involved with, shared some things, went through some things together, things of that nature. Listen, it's okay to hurt. It's okay to be heartbroken. Not that you have a choice in the matter. You understand? It's okay to even cry. That's okay if that's how you feel. Got a glass of wine or whatever, and you cry. It's better than holding that shit in. Don't hold it in. Stand in that moment and listen. Be sad. Cry. But do that shit behind closed doors. Closed doors. Do not get on your phone and start texting these novel long text messages professing your love. Don't do that. Don't DM that shit. Do not be sending these Grammy acceptance speech voicemails to her phone. Because this is what you think is happening when you do that. You think, right? You think that she's looking at these things and hearing these things. You think that she's like, oh, he really does care. Oh. And that, her friend who's nearby is gonna be like, girl, you better go get your man. You're right. And you go running in slow motion. And then she finds you. Billy! And Billy hears her and like, Samantha, over here. Billy! And then they both run toward each other. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. And y'all hug each other. I really thought it was over. And look, baby, I never want to be away from you. Bullshit. That shit only happens in the movies. Listen to your uncle, man. It only happens in the movies. Let me tell you what's really happening in real life. In real life, this young lady that you just broke up with is looking at that novel long text message, that novel long DM. She's looking at or listening to that Grammy acceptance speech voicemail. And it's her and her girlfriend, or her and her male friends, and her family, her mama, sister, even her daddy, who probably don't even like you. And you know what they're doing? Well, I tell you what they ain't doing. They ain't saying, oh, wow, he really cares. No, they're saying, damn, that nigga was pussy whipped, or damn, what you do? They're doing the same things that men say when a woman's going crazy over us. Damn, nigga, you must have really put it down. You must have been really slanging that meat. That's what they are saying. Don't do it. Now, I'm not going to front and act like I've always been the guy you see before you. I've had my moments. But it was a woman who taught me that don't do that shit. I've cried. Sipping some wine. Damn, man. Shit, man. I can't find kids too, man. Yeah, that was me. That was me. I was hurt the whole nine. But guess what? She never knew it. Do not tell her. Do that shit behind closed doors. You'll thank me later. See, women respect strength. They respect strength. You think that you're giving her a piece of your feminine side. The fuck out of here. She does not respect that shit. Women don't respect it. Okay? Any woman who tells you to bare your soul to her, and this is something a lot of men, even my age, are still learning. Be careful of the things you tell your woman. Be careful. Because some of those things will end up on the tip of her tongue when the two of you are bumping heads and going at each other. Trust me when I tell you. And it don't matter if it's about family either. Okay? Don't you, by no means are you to text her or call her after y'all broke up. When you see her, I'm not saying be mean. I'm saying be cold as ice. I'm not saying be mean, because if you're going to be mean to her, that's just showing that you still care. And you do, but you don't want her to know that. Be cold as ice. Peace, all right? Stay up, all right? And you keep it the fuck moving. And even if she feel the need to, I really wish things would have really worked out, and stop her. No. You ain't got to do all that. It's all good. It's all good. We tried it. It didn't work out. Take care of yourself. And keep it fucking moving. Trust me. Do your hurting and sulking behind closed doors. Trust me on that. Do it behind closed doors. Do not give her the pleasure of knowing that you are dying inside. Don't do it, man. It's overrated. Do yourself a favor and don't do it. Women respect strength. And another thing, times are ticking. I got 20 minutes. Another thing, it's getting a little hot, is there's certain woman logic that us men get caught up in. How come you don't never fight for me? Why you don't never make sacrifices for me? For me. Sacrifices, man, it's hard out here. And sacrifice what? Sacrifice what? My time? Okay. I'm talking to all men, black, white, whatever, young, old, whatever. Your purpose should come before a woman. Yes, you're a woman. So why would you? And if your purpose is more important than your woman or any woman, why would you sacrifice your time on your purpose? Why should you have to? All to what? Prove to her that you're all in and that you really care? That's some manipulative woman shit. And look, I love women. But it's in a woman's nature, to test them. I don't even think women are even fully aware of their nature. Their job is to test you. It's to test you. Make sure you on your square. Man, look, you do what you want to do. But why should you have to sacrifice time or money? Why? Why would I sacrifice? I'm trying to get my money. Why you ain't trying to add to it? Why should I have to sacrifice? Fight for you? Why? Why do I have to fight for you? And what does that even mean? What does that even mean? Y'all break it down. Y'all tell me. Women respect power, like I said before. Okay? Your woman is not your therapist. I'm sorry. She's not your therapist. Tell your boys, tell your mentor, stop sharing everything with your woman. I know. But she my woman, man. I want to. Sure, you can share some things. Do not share your fears and all. Don't do that. Because now she's going to see you as weak. Trust me, that shit will come up. Stop telling vital things about your family, your dad, your mama, your this and your that. It sucks, but that's the game. Okay? Because listen, men, brothers, contrary to what the media says and contrary to what the movies say, you matter. We all matter, and so do you. When you go out the house, okay, and you face this world, especially as a black man, and you go out and you face this world, As a man, a black man, there are folk who want to see your ass down, down and out for the count. I'm not saying it's not the same thing for a black woman, but let's not front and act like the world, can be just a little lenient sometimes toward a woman because she's a woman for one reason or another, be it they want to fuck or whatever their reasons are. But they can be a little softer, a little lenient toward a woman because she's a woman. You understand what I'm saying? But a man, shit, a man is way different. Okay? I'm not saying men don't get a break here and there. That's not what I'm saying. Okay? Sometimes we do. Both things can be true. What I'm saying is, on average, a black man, gets it so much worse. So much worse. So how is it one person's bad day trumps another person's bad day? You understand what I'm saying? All I'm saying is, stay on your square and stay in a position of power. Right? Which brings me to why I am of the belief that it's also important for a man to not live in a woman's house. Take it from me, I've done it numerous times. Women respect strength. And y'all go ahead and do what you want to do with that. But when going through a breakup, man, stay strong. Stay on your square. Don't be threatening, hey, you better build. Don't do that. You may feel it, but handle that shit, behind closed doors. Talk to a tree. Talk to your therapist, your mentor. But do not express, oh baby, I can't breathe. Don't. You think she cares. She does not. I'm sorry. Just accept the fact that it's over and move on. Hey, you probably can't hear me now because you may be hurting. This is for, if it don't apply to you, then it don't apply to you. You understand? But do that shit behind closed doors. Do not voice that shit. If you need to delete her number, do that. Just don't do it, man. I'm telling you what I know. Shout out to every man out here, you know what I'm saying, who's trying to find their way. It's hard. It's rough out here, fam. It's rough. And women are beautiful. There's no civilization without women. There's no black civilization without the black woman. The black woman should be protected and loved. You should be protected and loved too. You understand what I'm saying? Stop putting all your business out there. A lot of us men in our 40s and going into our 50s are still learning all the ins and outs when it comes to a lot of these things. You understand? We're still figuring these things out just like y'all are. So take this jewel, do what you wish with it, and be great, man. Oh, and another thing. About that purpose thing again, before I get out of here. About that purpose thing. Because another harsh truth, right? A man, okay, who, say a man gives up his purpose. A man who gives up his purpose for a woman, in the end, will eventually lose his purpose and his woman. You see what I'm saying? You will lose both of them. Put your purpose first. See, you may give up your purpose thinking, yeah, she gonna appreciate my sack of bullshit. Bullshit. In her mind, she's thinking, damn, this nigga's pussy whip. I can get this nigga to do whatever. Which is why, before I get out of here, if a woman tells you something that happened to her, and it happened, with another man, it's important that if you want to get involved and look out for your woman and approach another man and get to the bottom of this, It's important that you never approach that man with malice in your heart. I've said this before. Never approach another man with malice in your heart based off something a woman said. Don't ever do that. Go have a conversation with that man if you can. Because you just might, maybe not, but you just might realize that that things did not go down the way, she said it did. Right? Women are very smart, extremely smart. Women are very clever. They know what to say to get their man riled up. They know what to say to get their brother riled up. They know what to say to get their son riled up. They know what to say to get their male friend riled up. And I'm doing that when it comes to male friends, because a male friend is just a dude who ain't fucked yet. A lot of men play the long game as this friend. They just waiting for a crack in your armor so they can smash. Said that, and I stand on that shit. You understand? That's why it is important for men to think for themselves. Getting caught up in your emotions, and listen, even if you do have a hold on your emotions, we still have our moments when we may lose it, as long as you learn from it. Word. You know what I'm saying? That's a jewel. You know what I'm saying? I don't even really have a title for this episode. Hey, maybe we just call it no title. I don't know, man. But hey, man, I gotta bounce. My next client will be in here in almost about 10 minutes, right? So thank y'all for watching. No paper. Thank y'all for watching. You know what I mean? Thank you for your subs. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for all of that. I'm the God Rashidi, and this is Hoodies, man. Peace. Hey.
Subscribe to this channel. Over and out.
This is Hoodies.